Beautiful. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me fix this camera. But regardless, we are out here in Quarterfinals, Texas. It's a grand old time. It is rainy. It is cloudy. It is foggy. Hopefully, y'all are tuning in and enjoying what we've got for you today. Esports SCAC Showdown is today. We are finally out here. How do you feel, Marco?
I mean, we've been waiting for months. We've been preparing for this moment for quite a long time, so pretty excited. Hopefully, you guys are as well.
Yeah, if y'all tuned in before we started chatting, you can see the floor of the arena here. Shriner has gladly provided us this great old space to perform in. We are upstairs on the balcony. You can see some folks behind me here. But we can see all you from the balcony. So if you want to wave, say hello from around the other end. But regardless, we can see you. We have the first, I believe it's quarterfinals game of Overwatch set up. Johnson Wales versus Austin College. They are ready to go. They're rolling. And we'll see what they throw at us today. We are playing without Baptiste in the game. We are playing with competitive rule set as well. So if you're tuning in, keep that in mind.
So probably just a few more minutes to get till they get everything situated. Looks like they're ready. Oh, looks like we'll be heading right into it in just a few moments.
Although wait, put the game outside.
There we go.
What am I watching? Okay. Oh, disgusting. Big brain right here. We have 2 monitors instead of 3 monitors. We're trying to figure things out. Don't worry about it.
Our mobile stream setup. That's all we got.
It's rolling. It works the way we want it to. I see what you got here. Beautiful. We're all ready. Johnson Wales for Austin College kicking right off here. No delays. Early in the morning, 9:30 here. It's 8:30 for all those from Colorado. Regardless, we're starting here. Eichenwald map rotation, I believe, is hybrid 2CP and then King of the Hill, or King of the Hill and then 2CP. We'll see.
We'll see how that rolls out.
Ooh, that's loud.
I guess so.
That's it. He's got it under control. There we go. Beautiful. Good luck to all players. Sable will be casting as unbiased as possible. Should be easier considering that our home school is not playing in this round. We are already
It'll be a while
semis.
till Colorado College shows up. But for the meantime, Austin College, Johnson Wales will be rolling out the gates here, starting off us off with the first game.
Johnson Wales on the attack. They're going to pull out some Sombra, looks like. They can continue to stick with that. Austin College putting up a great fight against Colorado College earlier on. We'll see how they do against Johnson Wales here.
Interesting composition coming out from Austin College. 2 tanks you don't see very often, but are definitely very fun to watch. The Orisa and the Roadhog here.
They've got DPS on Mars here, playing some Ashe. See how they choose to set up behind the bridge. They'll use the Orisa shield as cover. See if Johnson Wales can force the push through before Austin College can defend this push. Johnson Wales coming out of the gate here with Grim Colossus on Reinhardt. They can find any crucial picks here. Wandering Bard on Hanzo.
Oh, but Mars already finding out the first pick through the shield. Reinhardt drops it very quickly, and that allows them to find that kill.
Colossus goes in. Actually does not find the pin here. Starlord picks up the hook. Nice control from Starlord. Padi picks up the kill on the Wanderer Bard here. Austin College recognizes opportunity. Will push in to find the rest of Johnson and Wales. They'll clean up here. Go back to cover before you overextend.
Nicely done so far.
Look for more picks. Mars with the eyes on the back line. Throws dynamite. Doesn't seem to find anybody. Iris needs to get in this back line and cause some disruption. Get that damage off with Sombra here. Build an EMP, make things happen.
Ooh. Ash trying to see if she can find those one-shot headshots. Mercy's still pocketing her. Hoping she can find some of those.
Mercy is behind Reinhardt shield, but there's nobody else there for Johnson and Wales. Need to DPS behind that shield as well to get anything done. They'll block off
the Reinhardt.
Colossus. Johnson Wales is actually not currently in Quarterfinals. They're playing remotely from their own location. But regardless, we're happy to have y'all.
Yes, of course. Now let's see what does Johnson Wales need to do here. Hopefully get a better usage of the Sombra. Hopefully she can go into the backline, find some essential hacks. Maybe let her team push through that. Dragons will...
Dragon Strike thrown out. We see a Transcendence being popped here by Platty. This is all ultimates available for Austin College besides the Transcendence just used. Not going to need them though. They'll find a couple more picks onto Johnson Wales. Mars pretty accurate so far. Has Bob available.
Point me in the right direction.
Still looks Johnson Wales will be taking a moment to regroup, try to get a more coordinated push, but Diva has fallen off of mech, so they're going to have to try to rebuild that back up.
Only have about a minute 40 to push through here. Bean 665 taken out. Body finds that pick on M. Kramer.
Maybe Diva might have overextended a little bit there. We'll pay with her life. Austin College still pushing in pretty hard into their spawn, trying to find even more kills to snowball.
Maywall comes down. Grimmaw should just be backing out here instead of trying to fight this. You don't need to look all the time and take a position all the time. You can easily back off. They're still trying to push through this left side house here. It's not really working out for them. Count Chocolate is hacked now. On our bar, just trying to pick on Mars. It's going to be a crucial moment here for Johnson and Wales. They can recognize that and push through here. Mars has to get rezzed. Earthstratter does not penetrate Eraser Shield, unfortunately. Didn't step quite far enough through that. That'll mean the end for the rest of Johnson and Wales here. Accompanied with Blizzard from Count Chocula.
Austin College still with 5 ultimates up versus Johnson and Wales only 1. Johnson and Wales did swap to 2 more DPS. Now they have the Junkrat and Farah. Trying to see if they can break down those shields to allow their team to push in.
Less than half a minute on the clock left for Johnson and Wales. Make something happen here. Grim Colossus rolling through. Easily picked off. We see Valkyrie being popped by M. Kramer. Probably going to head to the point.
Now this is going to be their last push before the game ends, or the round ends. 7 seconds left on the clock. Don't think anyone's going to be able to touch, and that should be it
Good
for...
Dueling Mercies up here.
That should be it for Austin College as they win round 1.
See no ticks being captured by Johnson Wales. We'll swap sides here. Austin College on the attack.
Probably see a different comp rolling out from them since they did have the Orisa on defense and is not as effective on offense. Or let's see if they can pull it off.
Cool. I'm quieter than Marco. Fix that here. See what Austin College brings out of the gate here. I'd like to see more Ash from Mars.
Was able to find some essential picks.
We'll see some Genji potentially instead. Johnson Wales needs to find a key defense here. They need to hold this entire point down, give up nothing on this defense to win this game.
And Austin College are going to try to be rolling out nice and fast with that dive composition with a Winston and Hammond alongside the help of Mars to help them dive the backline, hopefully capture the point as fast as they can.
They'll roll with 2 supports as is usual here. Plotty with the damage boosting and damage of himself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See where they choose to elect to attack. Left side, right side here. Have Eichenwald to go left side. Make no waste here and pushing out onto the point. They don't see Johnson Wales taking up defense on the choke. Good damage here onto Bean 665.
Trying to find those essential nice shots. Picks him off. 2 picks already down. Austin College keeps pushing very hard. Orisa trying to see if she can survive on point, but she will fall down. Iris will be the last one alive, and that's going to be, yeah, as you said, game 1 goes over to Austin College.
Johnson Wales needs to find a better defense here, I believe, to pin Austin College down, as well as a better offense.
It almost looked like they were late to the point.
Potentially a little bit disorganized. They came a little bit late to the lobby here this morning. Hopefully they can figure things out and get things done. Bring us down a little more. This is good. Let's do a little bit of testing here.
Can you
Oh,
rotate,
so okay, yeah, I got
rotate
you.
the head? And there we go.
That's better.
Much better.
We even have a local time over here next to Marco. If you're wondering what date it is, what time it is,
Yeah.
you can see that. No problem.
I'll try to get out of the way of it as best as I can. But yeah, like you were mentioning, just Johnson and Wells needs to find better strategies for how they need to push the point. A little bit of missed communication as people were going in by themselves. Hopefully they can find a fix to that going into game 2.
You also want to take up positions in the choke. You want to take up better defensive positions as well. You saw Junkrat sort of alone on a point there, easily picking for Soldier. So you need to be more cognizant of where you are, what your game plan is in order to perform. Yeah, that's that.
So right now teams are choosing what map they'll be playing on next.
I believe we either go to 2CP or King of the Hill for this next one. Still trying to decide on what is best. 2CP up next.
So Horizon just got banned.
Horizon banned out. Options left, Hanamura amongst others. Now, we haven't been watching all of the Austin College and other colleges games, only ones they played against us. We haven't been able to stream the other ones. So I'm pretty excited to get our eyeballs onto these games, see how they play out, and what teams are banning out here, what competitions they're running. I've only seen what they play against us here, so I'm excited to see what the other colleges bring into this tournament and hope to get out of it. Although my questions are, where is Dallas? Where is Centenary? Where is Texas Lutheran? Where are those other folks I can see on this wall right here?
Oh, yeah.
Rest of SCAC is not here, just these 6 colleges. They gotta represent. They gotta bring their A game.
I guess
Big opportunities in esports, especially nowadays.
That's so much fun. We get to all gather around, play a nice tournament of video games, and crown someone as champion.
There's a lot of avenues you can go, especially. Texas is a big state, but I assume most people can drive places.
Hey, we made it here. So.
We made it here. we did fly
all the way from Colorado Springs.
Could have driven, but that's like 14 hours.
Oh no, that's like
more. It's not.
No, it's probably more than 14 hours.
From
closer to 18.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
We're kind of farish. So.
I have a pretty skewed perspective of how long drives are in general. Like I drove around the summer. The country this past summer with my sibling as a general road trip kind of deal. We would drive, about 8 hours every day or fewer hours generally. We were pushing it pretty hard. Longest day we did, I think, was 14 hours from St. Louis to Charlotte, North Carolina in one go. It was nutty. After like about 4 hours of straight driving, you kind of start just zoning out of not of driving, but of like what you're doing. Sort of thing. You're still focused. You're still able to drive.
I don't think I've driven more than 3 hours.
More than 3 hours straight? Wow.
Just because
like you have to like use the restroom and whatnot, but like, man. Hanamura is the map selected for this TCP event here.
Nice.
Game 2, Austin College versus Johnson and Wales. We'll get right into it as soon as they pick things up. Austin College played some May on defense. And Eichenwald here, I'd like to see that again on Hanamura.
Indeed. Hanamura is probably one of May's best maps. Just able to wall off that choke point is just such an advantage.
Also covers most of the final point on Hanamura. Pretty easy to do.
But yeah, they're now loaded into the game, and we will dive right in.
Austin College on the defense here. Let's see if they pick up some May. Mars going to flex into Hanzo here. Probably
It's
a
actually
better
Iris that's going to be on the May.
Yeah, better option than Ash for this defense, for sure. Star-Lord on Widowmaker. Looks like Austin College is picking a composition where they can find the picks from long distances here. We'll see Hanzo probably setting up closer than Widowmaker, but they're going to be putting enough trust in their Orisa and their Roadhog to battle Johnson Wells' front line.
Although Johnson Wells is on attack, I kind of like this May pick because Austin College has been playing pretty aggressive. So if Austin College overextends over that choke point, then they should be able to wall them off. So let's see if they can pull that off.
We'll see how Johnson Wells groups up behind their Reinhardt here. Grim Colossus still on that pick. They need to be careful of Widowmaker.
Hopefully they learn from last round where they got picked off right as soon as the round started.
Ghost Pro is not picked off here. Star-Lord misses that shot.
Now it looks like Johnson Wells is aware of the snipers that are on the enemy team, so they'll be holding up their shield. But Mars is actually going to find 2 picks.
Quick all picks here. Grim Colossus' shield not strong enough to suffer all of that damage to keep on going. He'll be taken down as well. Austin College recognizing Johnson Wells' strategy, and they will adapt sufficiently quickly.
Yeah, Austin College has been playing this defensive comp pretty well with the Roadhog Orisa. Able to find some picks behind the shield.
We see Hanzo up pretty far right now. He needs to be up this far to acquire these picks. Using Sonic Arrow for vision here as well. Was buffed recently. Lasts longer. Just longer radius, I believe.
Yep.
Grim Colossus pulled in, not taken out here. Star-Lord finds the pick that they need.
Oh, some nice pulls from the Orisa, finding multiple members of Johnson Wells. Star-Lord already with 2 picks.
Being 6'5" is rezzed, but is picked up again in this hallway here. Not exactly where Johnson Wells wants to be. It's a great sight line for Austin College. You see Mars taking great advantage of that, sending arrows down the hallway, finding picks.
I can see if Austin College can coordinate a nice Orisa pull combo with Mars's Dragons. That should be pretty nice to see.
See Star-Lord set up pretty far here. Grim Colossus, you need to be confident in where you are. He's probably set up next to your shield instead of behind it. Although Orisa's sort of head is kind of hard to judge where you are when you're next to shield. She is deceptively taller
Yeah.
than what it seems. Mars is suffering some damage from Grim Colossus in the back line. He's too far away to do anything productive. Nice Sonic Arrow. Gets the vision.
Oh, John Grat almost hits him with a direct impact there. Pretty much all ultimates are up for Austin College right now. Let's see which ones they elect to use.
Saw Ghost Pro extend a little bit too far there. Grab the Discord onto Mars. He'll be picked off in return.
Oh, Bean got very low there, and we'll find him with a second shot.
Count Chaka looking for the picks. Gotta check hotel here.
We'll retreat back to safety. Austin College so far not having much trouble.
Mars, high accuracy. Dropped to about 50 here. Shiny Umbreon doing their best work in keeping Mars alive. Trying to find M. Kramer here. Might see him go in for the Valkyrie again, as we saw in Eichenwald.
Count Chocula looked like he was in trouble there. Got pulled into the enemy composition, but was able to just walk right out.
Experience tranquility.
There we go. There's the pull. Dragons will not come out, but that's not going to be quite needed. As Mars keeps pushing forward, trying to find those last-minute picks. 26 seconds on the clock. Austin College is looking like they'll be holding this defense nice and strong. And Austin College will throw all their ultimates these last few seconds of the game. Little bit of overkill, but might as well use them, you know. There you go, and this will be round 1 complete for Austin College. Now they'll be moving on to offense, and just like last round, they'll need to just capture 1 tick of the point. I'm guessing they're going to be electing to go another dive composition as they went last game.
Or sort of dive, yeah. Aggressive composition.
True, true. Lots of high mobility heroes. Now, Johnson and Wills on this time should be able to get better usage of that May if they are able to coordinate their walls with Austin College's push. But if Austin College's plays a comp like... Okay, not like that one. I was going to say one with jumps where they can get over that wall, and they should not have trouble beating the May that is actually not going to get picked up here.
We'll swap M. Kramer onto not Mercy here. We'll put Iris on Mercy instead.
So Ghost Pro will be on that Bastion. Try to see if it can be their last resort to winning this game.
We'll set up some sort of pirate ship-esque composition here with no ship. Guess we'll call it just castle defense. Might work a little better.
Tower defense.
Tower defense, yeah. Although Austin College should be able to break through Arisa Shield pretty fast here. They'll probably send Thick in on Ball, bubbled with Star-Lord, most likely.
They also have a Symmetra, so they might just portal all the way into him.
Yeah. See what angle they choose to attack. They recognize Ghost Pro on Bastion here. They're going to push into it. They find the teleporter and pop onto the point.
Want to see if Johnson and Wells can contest before the coin is captured. They will. But, okay, they still got it. And a few more seconds. There we go. Austin College will win the second game.
Usual strat of getting onto the point as fast as possible there. If you only have one tick to capture, pulling a Symmetra out of your pocket and sending it, always a good option. We'll see some of Star-Lord's highlights here. This accuracy. See it being res, shield not quite there, picked off again.
Through his teammate. He sees this and Yaga turns around and scopes him in, pops him in the head. Nice job by him.
See if they can see this here. Yes. Okay.
I was only following my programming.
Thick doing their best job to keep Johnson Wells in it here. I believe that's match here, as far as I know.
Yeah,
Best of 3 in quarters for Overwatch. Johnson Wales, unfortunately, is eliminated. Austin College will move on to semis.
And they should be facing off against Carl College, I believe.
Potentially, yes.
In the semis. But for now, we'll be moving on to the next set of quarterfinals, which are...
Southwestern and Trinity.
Nice.
Might need to wait a little bit, but we'll see how fast they set up. People will have to physically rotate out of computers downstairs. So we'll see how long that takes them. We can get a better estimate of how things work in the future.
Kind of all just going along with the flow.
Just kind of cruising. I see some folks in the chat looking for player interviews. We did promise a player interview for Dylan. I will see when League rolls around. We'll get him up here. But otherwise, we will be back when action starts again. So stay tuned. We'll see y'all in a couple hot minutes.